What's up, party people? So here's the thing. I hate holidays on a Thursday. Why? Because the very next day on Friday, you got to go back to work. It's absolute madness. I feel like holidays should be celebrated on the day that it says, like the specific date, okay, and observed on a Friday. I don't care if the holiday was on a Monday, okay? Celebrate it on a Monday, observe it on a Friday. Why? So you can take that weekend and add it together. Take Juneteenth, for example. Great holiday of Juneteenth just happened yesterday. That's a Thursday. Should be federally observed on Friday, but no, you got to go back to work. What's even crazier is take Thanksgiving, for example. Thanksgiving is the fourth Thursday of the month. It doesn't even have a number. It doesn't even have a date. That's what's even crazier about Thanksgiving. Do I love great food and putting on sweatpants for dinner? You're damn right. However, Your Honor, if I just may point out, if the month of November starts on a Thursday, it's not the last Thursday of the month. It's the fourth. So there could be 5 Thursdays in the month of November, and it's not the last Thursday. It's the fourth one. It's so confusing. Like, what crazy person got put in charge to saying we are not going to have a holiday? We're like, you know what? Let's just have it be a floating holiday. I'm thinking like the 4th Thursday of the month. He probably lost a bet when they were figuring out when they're going to do it. Okay? And just to see if he can get away with it. And the guy didn't care. Like the actual shot caller of the decision, the guy that shuts down bad ideas. And he was like, you know what? I'm busy. I got this thing to do. Let's just do it. 4th Thursday of the month. We all agree? We don't? Okay, well, I'm the king. So, yeah, no pun intended. Got to be careful saying king now. People are calling Donald a king. It's crazy. He's kind of won the popular vote, not getting into politics, but he's definitely not a king. It's very strange. But yeah, I hate holidays on a Thursday. You know what I mean? It's the absolute worst. Another reason I don't like it is because whenever there is a holiday that's on a Thursday, or even how about this, a Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever, all right, if it's on a Monday, I can live with it, all right? Because it's like you're adding on to the weekend. But who wants to go to work for 2 days, be off on a Wednesday, and go back 2 more? That's like psychologically having a second Monday of the week. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be Thursdays that I hate. I just hate not having holidays compressed together. You can celebrate them on one day, observe them on another. And I feel like consistency, as far as consistency goes and whatnot, yeah, you should definitely if the holiday already falls on a Monday, leave it as is. This is going to be my golden rule, right? If a holiday already falls on a Monday, leave it as is. If it falls on a Friday, okay? Falls on a Friday, leave it as is. All right? Why? Monday, because the weekend adds together. Friday adds together to the weekend. But if it's on a Tuesday to Thursday, let's just push it forward, guys. Let's stop being so crazy, okay? Man, why do I gotta come up with all the good ideas, I hope that's Donald Trump's next act of presidency, right? Is taking any holiday that falls on a Tuesday to a Thursday and having it being pushed forward to a Friday. It just makes sense, man. Listen, I don't claim to be the smartest or the most attractive, all right? Even though both of those are definitely true. I'm super humble, right? That is a joke. But, yeah, guys, for real, it's just absolute madness, If you like going to work for 2 days, being off, and then going back to work again, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. I can't support you. I don't like it. Get out of my face. Sounds a little aggressive, right? But I'm very definitive in my decisions, and I'm pretty firm on this. Shit's gay. So, shit's crazy. So, anyway. With that being mentioned, I hope everybody has a beautiful day, and I hope you enjoyed your day off yesterday, and I hope today is really awful for you. I mean, not really, but I hope you just think about what I said when you're at work today, listening to this podcast, thinking, man, he's got a point. Let's write a letter, okay, to Donald to get some shit done. I'm Benja Welldone. Check me out. Peace.